BrightSideBen.com. Good morning, friends. Greetings and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado, registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and health and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you're more and more in control of your body, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That's why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 27 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity, skin diseases like psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, acne, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system. It's a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing system a miracle, it is no miracle at all. It is simply the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we're here for you on The Bright Side. Likewise, if you have a success story you'd like to share or if you want to contribute to the conversation, 855-660-4261 is our call-in number, 855-660-4261. If you have questions about the longevity products, formulations, ingredients, skincare, we're here to help you at 855-660-4261. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products or join the Bright Side Ben team, we welcome you aboard at 866-735-2470. Love to have you on the team for a one-time $10 fee. You can enjoy all the tax benefits associated with having your own business and help spread the word, help share the products, and earn yourself thank you checks while you're at it. 866-735-2470 is the phone number for the Bright Side Ben phone team, and they can tell you all about it. That's 866-735-2470. Or you can head over to my website, BrightSideBen.com, and click on the Join the Team link on the upper left-hand corner of the page. For you guys who are out in the Arkansas area, I'll be doing a talk on April 4th at 7 o'clock. It's an all-day affair for Pete Greenway, and Income Opportunity and Training all day starts at 11 a.m. Registration's at 10:30. I will be doing a talk starting at 7 p.m., probably staying until 9 or 10. If you're out in the Arkansas area, love to see you. It's 103 Lookout Road in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and that's at the Staybridge Suites. I'll also be doing a talk at the Colville Library Monday, April 8th in Denver, 5955 South Holly Street in Centennial, actually, 5955 South Holly, just south of Denver. In Centennial at the Colville Library for my friends Dr. Drew and Marcy, and that's at 6 o'clock Monday, April 8th, and then we'll do another one at the library at 5955 South Holly Street in Centennial on Saturday morning, April 19th, from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Of course, I'll always stay as late as I need to answer all your questions. Love to see you either at the library on April 9th, April 8th, Monday, April 8th, or Saturday, April 19th in Denver, or this Friday in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And also want to remind you to check out my blog, PharmacistBen.com, which we update regularly with news stories and blog posts. Got one up there I just sent in on PCOS, and another one on the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. And that'll be up at PharmacistBen.com, hopefully the next day or two. Okay, we're talking about methylation activation, all the fancy schmancy kinds of chemistry reactions that happen in the body to keep us healthy. Specifically, we're talking about something called DMAE, dimethylaminoethanol. It's one of those chemicals that sticks a little methyl on to other chemicals. It's a methylating agent. It improves brain health. It's found naturally in our brains. It's completely non-toxic, completely gentle stuff. It can be helpful for patients who have Alzheimer's disease or other dementias, movement disorders, or you can use it just to improve focus and mental clarity. Most brain supplements are going to include a little DMAE, dimethylaminoethanol. One of the most interesting applications of DMAE involves something called lipofusion. Most people haven't heard of lipofusion, but most people should hear of lipofusion because it is responsible for a lot of the signs of aging. It's one of the most misunderstood aspects in all of skin health, and it's responsible for a type of hyperpigmentation or dark spots. Not exactly hyperpigmentation. Hyperpigmentation is the kind of blotchiness that occurs in our skin in response to the sun or in response to aging, in response to hormones like estrogen, or in response to stress hormones. Lipofusion is a little bit different from ordinary hyperpigmentation, dark spots. Lipofusion is a little bit lighter than dark spots, and lipofusion will appear deeper in the skin. And typically it'll appear on the face or on the hands. In fact, it's a rare man or woman after the age of 55 or 60 or so that doesn't have to deal with these kinds of dark spots. They look geographical. That's the best way I can describe them. They almost look like a country on a map. They're sort of have an odd shape and an odd boundary. They kind of go in and they go out. My brother used to call them the map of France on my grandmother. She used to have all this lipofusion on her arms. So the take-home message here, the point I'm trying to make is that lipofusion and melanin are not the same thing. Lipofusion is lighter brown, it's deeper, it appears in the kind of geographical shapes. Melanin, or pigmentation, or hyperpigmentation, typically occurs in response to the sun, or in response to drugs, or in response to hormones, or in response to stress. It's not so much related to aging. Excuse me. Lipofusion has a kind of gummy quality that makes it stick. And that's why you have to have a healthy lymphatic system in order to drain this lipofusion out. As we get older, our lymphatics, that's our poison waste sewage system, kind of clogs up. Lymphatic congestion, lymphatic clogging can lead to an accumulation of this discoloration, this lipofusion discoloration. Cells are constantly producing waste. This lipofusion material is basically a cell waste. Cells are constantly producing this waste. Cells are constantly dying. And the body has to have an effective way for disposing of this waste material. As we get older and the lymphatic system starts to clog up, as our bodies degenerate, as cells start to break down, this waste removal system, along with everything else, begins to break down. And this is what shows up as an accumulation of this stuff I'm calling lipofusion. And that's spelled, by the way, Lipofuscin. Lipofusion shows up, as I say, discolorations in the face, hands, or anywhere else in the body. In fact, lipofusion is not just an external problem. It's not just something that shows up cosmetically on the face or on the hands. Lipofusion is really problematic because it shows up inside the body as well as on the outside of the body. And lipofusion has a very important connection to many of the diseases of aging, including age-related macular degeneration, Parkinson's disease, dementias, brain health issues, confusion, nerve issues, diseases of the central nervous system. Many of the signs of aging are associated with accumulation of this kind of dark brownish pigment inside the body as well as outside the body. And if you have these spots in your hands or in your arms or on your face, rest assured, you're probably accumulating this aging pigment inside the body as well. So what's the deal? What happens exactly to cause this accumulation of lipofusion? Well, in order to understand this, how this stuff accumulates, how this brown yellowish pigment accumulates, we got to understand something about a cell. We got to understand, well, first of all, we got to understand really what a cell is. We don't really think about this too much unless you're listening to The Bright Side. Hardly anybody ever talks about cells. Certainly your doctor isn't going to talk about cells because doctoring can't really do anything to address the health of a cell. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on inside a cell. A cell is a ridiculously complex system, but one of the most important things about a cell is its garbage disposal system. Just like the body has a waste disposal system called the lymph, every little individual cell has a little waste incinerator, a garbage incinerator. This is one of the coolest aspects in all of cell biology. There's literally a waste burning system built into every one of our cells in exactly the same fashion that as you have an incinerator in an apartment building or in a business or campsites, or sometimes municipalities will burn their garbage to efficiently get rid of it and keep it from rotting and decaying and accumulating bugs and wild animals and bacteria and smells. Each one of the 100 trillion cells in our body has its own built-in garbage incinerator system. This is so cool and underscores how absolutely amazing and efficient and complicated and intricate a simple little cell, 1/100th the size of a head of a pin, really is. Hang tight. I'll finish this up when we come back from our break. Got a couple lines open for you at 855-660-4261. Get on board early. It was first come, first served. Love to get us as many calls as possible, so give us a call early. 855-660-4261 is our number. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We'll be
a little over a year ago, I began to do a lot of research into why, even though I had a pretty good-sized meal, that I was still starving. And my research led me to a well-known fact that most of the soils that we grow our crops on here in the United States and across the industrialized world are almost completely depleted of almost all of the key minerals and trace elements that our bodies need to rebuild themselves, fight off cancer, and be healthy. I then searched out the best vitamin and mineral company out there and discovered Youngevity. The Youngevity products are designed to give you the real nutrition you need, and once you've got that, you don't have to eat as much to be satisfied. I've lost 37 pounds in 2 months, simply getting the vitamins and minerals I need. Check it out for yourself. It's incredible. Go to InfoWarsTeam.com today and order your first canister of Beyond Tangy Tangerine Complete Multivitamin Mineral Complex Dietary Supplement. That's InfoWarsTeam.com.
Hi, this is Gary Cooper with Midas Resources, Gold and Silver. Government shutdown, inept politicians, entitlements, looming Obamacare. The death of the U.S. dollar as a global reserve currency is what nobody wants to acknowledge. We have a debt bubble that cannot be paid and will eventually crash the dollar. If you're concerned about keeping your money, why not consider storing your wealth in gold and silver? Call me, Gary Cooper, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 130. Together we'll discuss your options of buying gold and silver. Again, the global elite have plans for your money, and it doesn't include you. So call me, Gary Cooper, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 130, and we'll discuss your options of buying precious metals. Also, I can send you information on how you can roll over your IRA or 401k into a precious metal IRA. Again, don't get caught with money in your account when the dollar crashes. Call me, Gary Cooper, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 130.
Great news, pure water lovers. BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com has a special discount offer for all GCN listeners. You can't do better than a Big Berkey for economy. For only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. There's none better than a Big Berkey for emergency preparedness as a backup water source. And you just can't beat a Big Berkey to remove dangerous chlorine, all types of fluoride, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, parasites, and unhealthy byproducts from municipal water. Berkey water filter systems are even powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. For the gold standard in water filters, get a Big Berkey at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And all GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. For details, call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right. General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for under $30,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet under $30,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100 foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Take delivery in spring. 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8330.
We are America's largest independently owned communications network, GCN.
All right, we are back on the bright side. Pharmacist Ben here. Thanks for being here. And joining us, we are on the air 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific and 10 to 11 Central Time. If you miss a program, they're all archived at BrightSideBen.com. If you want to search a program, you can head over to BenFuchsArchives.com. That's BenFuchsArchives.com. Thank you to Peter in the UK for setting that up. And I also encourage you to check out my blog, PharmacistBen.com. You can purchase any of the longevity products you hear advertised on the program at PharmacistBen.com, or you can head over to BrightSideBen.com and pull down on the shopping cart or click on the Join the Team link and start a longevity business. Make some money selling longevity products. Earn yourself thank you checks just by sharing and spreading the word about